If you throw the ball with only 19 seconds to go, how much more can you get off?
But like, obviously right before then, start with how you felt like, okay, they went out and went down the field and scored. Like, start from that moment of when you saw them score that touchdown and like walk me through after that.
So the crazy thing about that team that year was we was a very resilient team. So if we got punched, we knew we wasn't out of it until the game hit like 0-0, unless we was just getting blown out. So when they went down to score, first of all, I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because it wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened because it was like on 4th and like 20 or 3rd and like 20. So I was just like, wow.
Eason has it. Steps up, looks deep, goes down the left side. He's got a man open.
And then I looked at the clock and saw how much time we had left, and I was like, oh, we got a chance. So we went out there, and I think we put out like a squib team. God just happened to be in the game. Evan took the ball back all the way to the 50, hopped out of bounds, gave us 3 seconds to work with or something like that. We went out there in a Hail Mary formation and then called the timeout, went over to the other side. And I'm like, we all just telling each other, like, no matter what, one of us got to get this. Like, we don't care who it is. Somebody got to get it. And so I went to the backside. They was keen on me that game. So, like, half the defense moved over. Shit was kind of weird, but it happened. And so when I was running across the field, everybody kind of converged, and then Juwan got the best position and went up and caught the ball. And it was just disbelief from there on out, because there's not many times you actually be a part of a Hail Mary. It's not a high population of just players that is in the spot of a Hail Mary to win the game, to keep like an undefeated season going. So that was a special moment.
Crush that. What do you remember what you said to Juwan when you got back to the sideline? Do you remember the interaction with him, or was it just like crazy, intense screaming?
It was crazy intense because one, I'm pretty sure we didn't make it to the sideline because everybody rushed the field. I was right there, so I jumped on his damn back. I was probably saying words that we can't say over an interview, but yeah, it was just a lot of excitement, a lot of love, and then once I saw everybody basically running to go basically jump on him and bum rush him, I basically got out the way. Yeah. So
it's amazing. And you look back at the team, and you had Dobbs, you have Kamara, you have Juwan Jennings. Like, how special in retrospect was that group of players at that time?
Well, sure. Honestly, how special it was, if you looked at like most of the roster from that year, even from the beginning, when we talked about my friend earlier, he was technically on the roster as well before he left in the middle of the season. But there's a lot of guys that had a shot in the NFL, had some 10 years in the NFL, and like played in the NFL. So it was a very talented team. Like very talented. It's like rare to have that collection of talent, and so many people just off one team just doing well in the league.